All right, welcome everybody to our weekly video update. It is the week of Monday, April 19th, 2021. My name is Rebecca Morris with the Arizona Builders Exchange. And our goal with these weekly videos is to give you some kind of sneak peek as to what we're working on, what we see happening in the market, bringing forward some business opportunities for Arizona architects, engineers, and contractors. So with that, Kristen Amato, our senior public side researcher, can you give us a few good project active bid, active RFQ opportunities you found in the last week?
Yeah, so the first one on my list for today is through the City of Scottsdale. They have an RFQ out right now for CMAR services for the Miller Road, Hayden Road, Pinnacle Peak to Happy Valley project. This project includes construction of a 4-lane roadway with raised landscape medians, sidewalks and trails, construction of a bridge at Rawhide Wash, as well as relocation of utilities, drainage improvements, and other work. There is not a pre-submittal meeting scheduled for this RFQ. However, those RFQs are going to be due in mid-May. Premier Engineering is the design firm for this project, and it has an estimated valuation of $9.5 million. Next on the list is with Phoenix Mesa Gateway Airport Authority. They have an RFQ out right now for design services for a terminal annex replacement project at the Phoenix Mesa Gateway Airport. This project will include replacement of the existing terminal annex building with a new terminal concourse containing 4 or possibly 5 gates. There is a virtual pre-submittal meeting scheduled for early May, and then those RFQs are going to be due in mid-May. This project has an estimated valuation of $9 million. And then the last one on my list for today is down in southern Arizona. The Department of Defense, Department of the Army is requesting RFPs for design build services for a new electronics lab facility for the Defense Information System Agency Joint Interoperability Test Command at Fort Huachuca. Sorry, that's a mouthful with that one. So that one's located down in Sierra Vista. And this project will include construction of a new 1-story, 40,422 square foot research development test and evaluation facility, including all associated utilities and site work. There is a site visit scheduled for May, early May, and then those RFPs are going to be due in mid-May as well. This project has an estimated valuation range of between $25 to $100 million. So those federal ones give you quite a big range on those projects.
I always want to look at them and I'm like, way to narrow it down, guys. Thanks a lot.
Can be a little more specific.
Right? Perfect. Thank you, Kristen. Amanda, our other public side researcher on the line with us, can you give us some project updates you found in the last week?
Yes. So we have with the City of Scottsdale, they're doing the solar systems on the North Corporation campus. It's $5.7 million budget, and they want to install solar panels across a couple buildings and some parking structures, and then add a new parking structure with solar as well. A design build is out right now, and the mandatory pre-sub site visit is scheduled for April 30th. There is an option for coming virtually, and then they have some social distancing measures that you should be aware of before you go. It is due May 21st and expected to be awarded July 1st. And then I have one with the City of Chandler. It is a $5.3 million budget. It is for the Detroit Basin storm drain improvements. So they want to design and construct drainage and flood control improvements leading to the Detroit Basin, which is near Gazelle Meadows Park. And they are trying to advertise in approximately 2 months. And then I have a Town of Gilbert intersection improvement at Elliott and Cooper. This is $10.4 million budget. It's on their CIP. They are going to be doing a low bid, and they anticipate to have that out approximately September of 2021. So coming up.
Excellent. Thank you for those. All right, Jeffrey, are you on the line with us?
Yes, I am.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I'm going to go and kind of take a peek into the DataBex platform and I'm looking at project ID 3628, Acero Queen Creek. What can you tell me about this project?
Acero Queen Creek is going to be the next in the Acero brand of multifamily developments. This one will consist of 476 units in a mixture of 2- and 3-story buildings. Acero is a luxury community and will include appropriate amenities, including fitness center, barbecue and recreation areas, dog park, and multiple swimming pool and spa facilities. IDM is both the developer and general contractor, and they're working with BMA Architecture for design. The developer has not yet determined when construction will begin, as it still has to undergo entitlements with the town of Queen Creek before they are going to start thinking about that.
Perfect, thank you. I'm just looking at all that great contact information you have in there. Down at the bottom of our webpage, we have all the different documents and renderings attached. So a lot of good information if anyone is interested in working on this project. All right, I'm going to move on. 3629, Warner and Sanders Multifamily. What can you tell me about this project?
So Warner and Sanders Multifamily is the working title for a 157-unit single-family for-rent development down in Gilbert. Typical of the single-family for-rent, this will consist of bungalow style as well as attached townhouse units centered around shared amenity space. Keystone Homes is the developer, and they are using their in-house teams for both design and construction. They are known more for their single-family traditional, but this is single family for rent. This project is even earlier in the entitlement pipeline as compared to Acero, and will not have a construction schedule until it gets through entitlements as well.
Perfect, thank you for that. And again, very similar to the last one, we saw lots of documents. These look like a little bit more municipal documents, a good map for reference as to where it's located, and all that great contact information. Thanks, Jeffrey. What kind of good project updates do you have for us today?
Yeah, I do have a few updates, starting with Culdesac, a new car-free multifamily development in Tempe, has just broken ground. It was originally intended to open this year, but that date has been pushed out to sometime in 2022. Porchlight Homes is building the residential portion, and Wespac Construction is doing the site work as well as commercial portions of that development. And then Gallery Park, a 40-acre mixed-use master plan in Mesa near the PMGA Airport, will start site work in June of this year, with the first restaurant pads commencing shortly after that. That one has been on our list for quite a while as well. And finally, we have heard that both Hilo Tempe, which is an 11-story multifamily building, and the Beamon Farmer, a 5-story office, both located in downtown Tempe that have both been on hold for at least a year due to the pandemic, will be starting construction sometime this year. So overall, a bunch of projects are starting back up.
That's great, good to hear. Excellent, thank you for those updates and new projects. If you'd like more information on any of the specific projects we mentioned today, or any of the services we offer, whether it's the digital magazine, the Databex platform for large construction projects in Arizona, or our industry events, you can find all of our contact information on our websites as bex.com, data-bex.com, or bex-events.com. Thanks so much, we'll see you next week.